You will not receive your hot airdrop if your HAPI score is very low. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to increase your HAPI score to at least 70, because when you get 70, that is when you'll be able to get your airdrop. For those of you that are coming from my Telegram channel, you already know this information already. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you what you need to do to boost your HAPI score. Just like I've said, you will not be receiving your airdrop if you don't get a high HAPI score. Some days ago, an information leaked. That's an insider information that those that do not participate in doing transactions or getting their HAPI score high will not be receiving their airdrop, despite the fact that they mined a high amount of hot and they mined for months. They won't be getting anything if you do not do these activities to get your score very high. That is why I'm going to show you how to get your score high. Now, on this HAPI score page, you can see I'm currently on near. Now, I minted my score at 44. Yes, it's a mistake I did, so I'll not advise you to mint if your score is low. I minted at 44, but now I have done some things and my score has gone up to, I minted at 41, but now I have done some things and my score have gone up to 44. So I'll have to remint again, but I am not minting now. I want to still do some activities and get my score to at least 70. Then I'll now go ahead to remint. You can pick any blockchain of your choice to do the transactions on and get your score high. For me, I'm using Near blockchain. Look at this is Near. If I go to Ton, I already did some activities on Ton. That is why you can see my HAPI score on Ton is 26. Now, I'm going to advise you, it is not compulsory. You can do only just Near blockchain or only Ton blockchain and get it high and then mint. But preferably, I'm going to advise you at least if you can do all of them or you can do at least two. For instance, I'm going to be doing Near blockchain, I'll get it to 70, and I'm also going to be doing for Ton blockchain, I'll get it to 70, and I'll mint it so that I'm going to be on the safer side to get more of the airdrop. If I go onto my base, you can see I haven't done much on base. That is why you can see my HAPI score is 5. If I go onto Linear, my HAPI score is also 5. If I go onto BSC, my HAPI score is also 5. If I go onto Solana, my HAPI score is 0. If I go onto Arbitrum, my HAPI score is 5, and the likes. So I am going to show you what you need to do. So here is my home screen here. For us to get our score high, what you first of all need to do is to make a deposit. You are depositing the coin on which blockchain you want to increase. For instance, I want to increase the HAPI score on my Near blockchain. So I need to deposit Near. But if you can look on my screen right now, I don't have Near, but I already have about $52 worth of USDT on Ton blockchain, and I also have $28 worth of Ton. So what I'm going to do now is to bridge from that USDT right now to Near blockchain. Now, as I'm bridging from that Ton blockchain to Near blockchain, automatically my HAPI score on Near is going to be going up, and my HAPI score on Ton blockchain is also going to be going up. Now, I could decide to also do swap, but when you are swapping, let's say for instance, I want to swap my Near to USDT. When you are swapping Near to USDT on Near blockchain. So only HAPI score on Near is going to be increasing. But in case of bridging, you are doing the two at the same time. So if I go ahead right now to bridge my USDT, which is on Ton blockchain, into Near, my Near HAPI score is going to increase, and also my HAPI score on Ton blockchain is going to increase. Now, if you want to purchase Near or you want to purchase USDT or any of these coins that you want to deposit, you can use an exchange of your choice. Use Bybit or use BitGet. Or if you want it to be Swift, you can also message me. To message me, all you need to do is to check the description box of this video. There is a link there. Once you click it, it's going to take you to my Telegram channel, and the first thing you see is my WhatsApp contact, where you can message me to purchase any coin of your choice. And note, I don't converse on Telegram. If anybody message you on Telegram to buy or sell coin, it is not me. That's a scam. You can only get me on WhatsApp. So without much talking, let's go ahead to do the task. I already have USDT, so I'm going to tap on bridge. Look at this bridge here. I'm going to tap on bridge, and like I've said, I advise you to deposit $30 of any coin of your choice to get this swiftly done. So this USDT is already on Ton blockchain. I want to swap the max. Now, if for this bridging, I need to have Ton. If you're bridging, you need to have the crypto on that blockchain. If you notice, I already have about $28 worth of Ton here. If I don't have Ton, I'll not be able to bridge from this Ton blockchain here. So I need to have Ton. That is why you can say I have Ton. So I am going to bridge my USDT on Ton blockchain into Near blockchain. Let me select on max, and I wait for the calculation to be done. Then I go ahead to bridge. So these are just basically the activities you get to do to increase your HAPI score. You could bridge, you could deposit. Even if immediately you deposit any coin at all, it is going to count under your happy score for you. If you also, buy USDT, or you do buy NFT, trade on the webs, trade on the wallet, and any other activities, a lot of things you do, everything is going to be counting. The basic thing is just for you to show them that you are a real user and you are using the wallet and it is active. That is just what they need. So let's wait till I receive my hot here. Then I'm also going to go ahead to bridge that my ton. I think, yeah, I should bridge that my ton into hot wallet. So the only thing you'll be losing here is the gas fee. The only thing you'll be losing is the gas fee. For instance, here now they'll be charging maybe $0.5 or less or high. I did not even check it, but then they'll be taking some amount of gas fee. When you are bridging takes higher gas fee, but when you are swapping, the gas fee is less to nothing, but the happy score you'll be getting will be small. So now that I have done that, let me go back and okay. So you can see I now have $52 worth of near, and I no longer have USDT on Ton blockchain, but you can see my Ton here. So let me go and check the happy score and see if it has increased. So I'll go on to the happy score page once again and see if it has increased. And then I'll come back to do the transaction again until it goes up. So that is basically what you need to keep doing. Yes, that is what you need to keep doing to get your score high. All right, after bridging, as you can see, my score has gone to 51 automatically. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So let me go to Ton blockchain and see if the score also gone up from that 20 something that it was on. Okay, let's wait for it to load up. And okay, my score is still 21. I don't think Ton blockchain increased that much. But let's go back to the near. Let me do some two more bridges again and see if my score is going to go higher. Then I go ahead to mint. So you can see this is interesting. Just pay attention. This time around, I'm going to bridge from near blockchain into Ton blockchain. So the gas fee they'll be charging me will still be on near while I'm still bridging my near to Ton. For me to do this, I'm going to take my near up. My Ton is going to be down, Ton on USDT. Then I'm going to click on max and wait for this calculation to be done. Then I go ahead and review it, and then I do the bridging. Sometimes this bridge can take time. Yes, it can take time, but what you need to do is make sure you have a fast internet connection and don't exit this page until it is done. All right, my bridge has gone through successfully, and you can see I now have about $51 worth of USDT on Ton blockchain. So this time around, I'll go ahead and bridge from that Ton blockchain back again to near. So I'm just going to repeat this for as much as possible and see how I can get my happy score to the maximum. All right, after doing the bridging for the second time, I came to this place and I'm still seeing my trust score is still 51. So from what I have noticed, I think after you do one activity, they will not like reward you twice or thrice for same activity again. Because when I deposited, my trust score got up, but I deposited again, but my score did not go up. So I think you can only do an activity just once. So for today, I have swapped, my trust score went up, I have deposited, my trust score went up, and now I have breached and my trust score still went up. So from what I am guessing, we still need to go on to do some other activities again that is going to take the score up. So from there, I think we'll have to do activities like maybe, let me check if I can do activities like buying of NFTs. Okay, no NFTs found. Or whether I can, let's go to this end page and see what I can do. So, okay. All right. This one is investment. That is staking tokens. So from this page, you get to stake some amount of coins, even though you are going to be any interest on it, but it's still going to get your trust score up. So that is it. From what I have noticed, you have to do all of this. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm still going to come back again and do this swap and bridging again to see if my trust score is going to go up, and then I'm going to share updates to you guys on my Telegram channel. So make sure that you are on my Telegram channel, you are following me there. you're subscribed to this channel, so I'm going to be giving you more details on it. So that is basically what you need to do to get your trust score up. So go and start doing it right now, and let's get ready for the airdrop. Now, one last thing, once you get your trust score to at least 70, you need to mint it. Just like I've said, minting is very important. If you are minting it, they are going to be charging you for minting on that blockchain. For instance, when I minted on Near blockchain, they charged me about 0.4 Near. So if I'm minting on Ton blockchain also, they are still going to be charging me on Ton. And if I'm minting on Ethereum, they'll be charging me on Ethereum. So basically that and that and that. If you want to sell or buy any coins, if you want to buy Sidra coins, you can send me a DM on WhatsApp and get your coins. So make sure you are subscribed to this channel, turn on the bell icon so you get notifications whenever I upload a new video.